Look at Cleveland's opening lineup. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are 2 of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A. You know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray.
Mitchell has everything, including that 3-point shot.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Outside Edwards. Randall outside. Edwards against Mitchell. And Edwards slams it in.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of 3-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Here's Wade. Following the score by Minnesota. Harden can't hit. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Outside for Mitchell. No good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
So that's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Cleveland also making some changes. Tyson comes in for Allen, and it's Merrill in for Wade. Dosunmu outside. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
3-pointer, Harden. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Dosunmu outside. To the left side wing. Here's Shannon. Fires in the triple.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Now Harden from deep 3-point land. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top, up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Minnesota leading by 5. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Shannon in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row, the most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Conley passes to Dosunmu. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen! Slams it home!
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Here's Conley. Uses the glass on the layup. Conley's gotten his first basket of the night. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Shannon, and it's Edwards in for Conley. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavs. Harden comes in for Schroeder. Here's Merrill, still without a bucket. Pass to Strus. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Edwards taking on all comers.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Maybe Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever, and now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Oh, stolen by Harden. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Good work defensively by Randall.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Harden with it. Dosunmu picks him up. Now here's Harden. And there's a pick. Harden missing again. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. And Minnesota with possession here after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Randall finds DiVincenzo. And here's McDaniels. Fires the three. Mobley grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards finishes the break.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Harden, the pass to Allen. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wade from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. And James Harden pulls it down. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game is three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still no points. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden from outside. Cleveland again missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Outside Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. A step back shot. Harden missing again. Gobert with it. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Harden. Edwards, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They wanted him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Edwards. Randall outside. Now Edwards. Puts up the tray. Oh, the shot is off. McDaniels outside. Shot clock at 5. DiVincenzo fires. Oh, missed on the tray. Cavaliers trail by 7. On the wing, Wade. McDaniels covering. Let's loose for 3. No good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Now Mobley. Oh, finishing off a slick move.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Edwards looking for an opening. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Now Mitchell. Allen. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Outside Edwards. Here's Randall. Jacks up a three. Cash from downtown.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards against Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Gobert! Oh, it's off!
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Edwards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.